guys, this is Danny B. You're watching the Trash Dish, and in this video, I'm feeling very in touch with my Italian roots today. And what it really was this morning I was watching one of Bluntzilla's videos. If you don't know that guy, check out his channel. There's going to be a link right in the little info box. He's got awesome videos, and he did a video on Dario Argento. So I was watching that, and right away it made me think of Lucio Fulci. So I thought I would show my Lucio Fulci and
Fulci
collection.
Okay, so let's start out with Fulci because everyone loves Fulci. So first up, I got Zombie 3, and this is actually a collection with part 3, 4, and 5 on there. But he only did part 3, and he only really did like half of that too. But part 3 is okay; it's not his best work. Zombie 3. Next up, we got New Gladiators. And I found this just recently, like 2 weeks ago at the thrift store. And this has Fred Williamson in it. And some kind of sci-fi movie he did. It's not horror, I don't think. It probably still has gore in it, but yeah, it says it's trauma. And next up we got this 3-pack thing. This is an awesome collection right here. It's got City of the Living Dead, House by the Cemetery, and the New York Ripper. And if you don't want to get that 4K scan, the picture quality on this looks pretty good. And on House by the Cemetery, it looks pretty good on both of these. Probably not as good, but still, definitely if you want to save some money, pick this one up, because I have no complaints about this, really. So City of the Living Dead is a supernatural one, and it's okay. I don't really like it that much. It's not my favorite. House by the Cemetery is awesome. I love that one. And New York Ripper is definitely my favorite Lucio Fulci film. This one's more like a haunted house movie kind of thing. And it turns into like almost like a supernatural slasher film. And the story is a lot more concise, I'd say, than City of the Living Dead. City of the Living Dead has some cool scenes in it, but I prefer House by the Cemetery over that. The New York Ripper is like a murder mystery giallo. But it's just like the most extreme one that you could ever see, probably. And even look at the cover, a fucking woman with her titty out, fucking slashed on the freeway of New York. All right, then next up we got The Devil's Honey, and I picked this up probably like 2 months ago by now. It's not a horror film. What it is this girl, her boyfriend dies, but the boyfriend's like a total scumbag, and he's like extorting all this like sexual shit out of her. Like it has shit like he'll like make her do a hand job on him on a motorcycle on the freeway, and if she doesn't do it, then he threatens to crash into a truck, like shit like that. So anyways, he dies in a motorcycle accident, and then she's mad at the doctor for letting it happen, and she fucking ties him up and tortures him. Yeah, definitely very perverse, full of nudity and sex and a bunch of ridiculous shit. You got like a guy playing a saxophone into her pussy, and it's just weird. All right, next up we got Murder Rock, and this one is awesome. I love this. This is very 80s, another giallo murder mystery thing. It takes place in a dance studio, like almost like what's that movie, Flashdance? Kind of like that, but with slasher elements, and the soundtrack is like very 80s, but then even the score is really cool. Like it has like this weird, like almost like Danny Elfman-ish type of score to it, and very cool scenes in this. Very cool cinematography. Very underrated, this one, Murder Rock. All right, next up I got 2 editions of Zombie. There's this old Shriek Show one, Zombie 2. We are coming to eat you. And this one's pretty good. It has a ton of special features on it. And the picture quality, I have no complaints about, really. This one, though, the picture quality is way better. And it's got this cool lenticular cover, soundtrack, special features, new 4K scan. And it's just fucking awesome. I was very happy with this, but I asked for this for my birthday because it's so cool. And yeah, no complaints about getting it for my birthday. And Zombie 2 is an unofficial sequel to Dawn of the Dead. But it's its own movie. It has nothing to do with the Romero movies or anything. And I always think of this one as like the G-Funk zombie movie, if that makes any sense. If anyone knows like West Coast rap, East Coast is more about like lyrical content and delivery with a message and stuff. West Coast is all about like style and since this one has like a tropical vibe to it, makes me think of like G-funk music. And that's kind of what this is. Is like it's a zombie movie with a tropical setting and awesome looking zombies and super high class gore. Very cool zombie movie. There's not like a huge like the difference is there's not like a message really like in Romero's movies. It has like political satire and shit. This is just a straight up zombie movie pretty much. All right, then last up we got this 4K of the New York Ripper, which I picked up mostly because I wanted the soundtrack really bad. This comes with the soundtrack. And the picture quality on this is definitely better than what's on that 3-pack. But I don't know if it'd be worth like an extra $35 if you already have it. But it is definitely a cool addition. And if you're a fan of this movie and you love the soundtrack, it's worth it for the soundtrack. And it comes with a bunch of cool like special features and stuff. I try not to touch that lenticular cover. But yeah, here's what it comes with. It comes with the commentary and like this is another one I picked it up for was Paint Me Blood Red, an interview with Enzo Schiotti. And that guy's my favorite poster artist. Yeah, this is a very cool one. And he did the new art on this. And I think he did the old art on the other one. Yeah, this is a fucking crazy movie about a duck voice killer in New York. Alright, so that's going to do it for Fulci. Alright, you guys, that's going to do it. That's the Fulci collection. You know, I don't have, like, Torture a Duckling or Don't Torture a Duckling, but that's what I got. Alright, you guys, don't forget to check out Bluntzilla's channel if you like this kind of stuff. He just did a Dario Argento video. His YouTube website address will be in the info. This is Danny B. You're watching The Trash Dish. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.